Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I'm back on this college football. Dude, we're flying through this season because I'm having so much fun. Oh my goodness, and I hear the team builder isn't going to be ready the 19th. So Kent State, buckle up. We're taking this one for the long haul. Unfortunately, team builder seems to be I've heard rumors that it may not be ready until Madden 24 drops, which is a month from now. Yeah, so don't take my word for that. I'm not 100% sure, but that could be a possibility. Now, we are coming on to face the Miami Ohio team. Guys, this is the biggest game of our season. Why? Because they're undefeated in the conference, okay? They are a better team than us, and we got to worry about this guy right here, Cade McDonald. Now, the reason why I say it's our biggest game of the year is because currently, I'm not sure how the MAC works, but I think it takes the two best teams and they play for the conference title. It would be us versus them. If we lose this, though, right? If we lose this game, and let's say Syracuse wins theirs, and Syracuse, bro, they're not even that. Sorry, forget I said that. Anyways, if we were to lose our game today, and Toledo wins, Bowling Green wins, Central Michigan wins, Western Michigan wins, we would all be with a tied conference. Now, every team that we beat, we'd have the tiebreaker over, which would be Bowling Green in Western Michigan. We haven't faced Toledo yet, and I don't think we faced Central Michigan. The only conference team we've lost to is Ball State, which they're not in the running, but I mean, if they win, it's only a game out. In other words, we want to win this game to secure, I think, a conference championship shot. They are on a 6-game winning streak. All right, they have a total record of 6, and they're 6-3. We're 7-2 totally, but of course we know we've had a weaker schedule, so don't get too hyped, Kent State. Okay, we're 4-1 in the conference, and we have won some close games. Ball State brought us back down to earth. We're in this conference for a reason. We don't need to underestimate Miami University Redhawks. Okay, so we're gonna come in here and try and to do our best now. Real quick, just to summarize so far for our season 1, right? We played UTEP, we beat them 38-17. We dog walked an FCS school, which is good, but I mean, we struggled against Georgia Southern. We got our butts whooped against Penn State. We barely squeezed by Eastern Michigan. We got just humiliated by Ball State. We barely squeezed by Bowling Green, and then we had a dominating performance against Western Michigan, which it was a really close game up until the fourth quarter where they just fell apart. And then what you guys wouldn't have seen was Ohio. We did play Ohio and we beat them 33-7. I didn't show this game because I want to get through the years as well, and I don't want to show every single game. But if it's a close game or a good game, of course we're gonna show it. If it's a game I feel like we can cut out, like a 33-7 beat down of a team that we're better than, then what's the point of showing it? Just like I didn't show the FCS game because there was just no point. If this game was close or even kind of close, I would have showed it. But because it wasn't close at all, I just didn't want to waste anybody's time. We got the win, and that's all that matters. So yeah, Cray and Luke Floria were kind of the guys who showed up and showed out. Dallas Branch, I have a feeling, I mean, could he go to the pros? Probably not. 76 overall only, but he has had a good year. We'll remember him for sure. And Jalen Griffin did get a pick in that game. So I just wanted to cover that really quick. It was a domination. I mean, it was almost as bad of a domination as the FCS team. So we are standing with just 3. Oh, we don't play Toledo this year. Wow, you don't play everybody in your conference. That's crazy. I didn't realize that. Anyways, we have 3 games. 2 out of the 3 are hard, but again, of course, we don't want to overlook Akron either. But They're both night game, or all three of them are night games at 7 p.m. So we have our last home game for the seniors will be this game right here, the Akron game, and then we go on the road to face Buffalo, which I'm excited for. But possibly, do we get snow? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. There's a chance we get snow in Buffalo. But so some tough opponents, right? Nonetheless. With that being said, I wanted to take a look at who we need to worry about on their team a little bit as far as just team stats go. I'm liking the simulated, or not simulated stats because we're playing every game. I'm liking how our stats are comparing to simulated stats. We currently have the third best offense, which I think is realistic, right? Like if you're going by overall, we have a 76 overall. We're definitely not among the worst offense in this conference. It's just so, this conference is just so tight between everybody. I mean, Toledo has, I think, the best team in this conference at a 79 overall total. We have a 76, but we're 76 across the board. But yeah, so we're third in offense. I think we're doing pretty good. Our pass game's is in the middle of the conference, but our run game is phenomenal. So we are really good at running the ball. Pick that up pretty well. For defense, we are the best defense in the league. Now, we kind of know our weakness is the run game, but that seems to have leveled out. So we are getting better at stopping the run. We've allowed the least amount of points. For sacking the quarterback, we're fourth. For forced fumbles, we're not the hardest hitting team, and then interceptions, we have 8. So we're not, dominating in every aspect, but as far as yards allowed, we are definitely the best. For third down conversions, 43rd. Wow, Miami University is 50% on third down, so we'll have to try and stop that. Fourth down conversions, though, 80%, and that's amazing. We're pretty aggressive, but not as aggressive as I feel like. I love college because they're more aggressive than in the NFL. I always have the most fourth down attempts in the NFL when I'm playing my Madden, but I'm not the only aggressive coach here. There's other teams that like to go for it on fourth down as well. You love to see that. Red zone efficiency. We have not been efficient this year. I've said how we have to finish it, and this kind of proves it. We're less than 50% there's less likely of a chance we score in the red zone than there's a chance that we do score. So I don't like that. For defense, it's pretty bad as well. It's not the worst. So yeah, anyways, okay. Penalties. How are we looking at penalties? We are the least penalized team in the conference. That could be because of sliders and whatnot. I don't know. So there you go. There you have it. We'll check out our season stats as well. So Tommy's kind of coming back down to earth, 12-13. He's looking like he could have a 2,000 yard year. For rushing, Garcia's at 615. There's plenty of time. I mean, you never know. He could get 1,000 yards. It's definitely a stretch, but he could. For receiving, it's Isaiah Batten, Cray. Up there, Batten has just broke out, man. He's been phenomenal. Tackling, Branch, Gasolani, Luke Fulton. Getting to the quarterback, Oliver, half a sack away from getting double digits. The record for this school is 14. I don't see him breaking that, but what a year he's had. 2 interceptions for Dallas Branch, and our kicking has been phenomenal. So let's check them out just real quick as I go the wrong way, and check them out. Wait, who am I looking for again? Am I looking for? I already forgot. Dang it. Oh my goodness. Miami. Wait, what are they called? Miami University. There we go. Okay, I knew that. All right, here we go. So this is a team we are facing against, I believe. Is this? Wait. Yeah. All right. So is this the team we're going against? This is the Ohio team, right? Yeah, in the MAC. Brett Gabbert. Is this Blaine Gabbert's son? I don't know, but wow, dude, he looks like he should be out of the MAC. Look at his overall. He's an 83 quarterback. Oh my goodness, dude. No wonder they're doing so good. Oh my goodness. I'm a little nervous now. This is the best quarterback we will have faced in the whole series. I'm pretty sure. Outside of Penn State. And we've seen how that went. I'm talking about in our conference. Yikes. 25 tutties. Only 4 interceptions. It's going to be a test for our defense for sure. For running the ball, they're not as successful as us. Passing. Wait. Oh, they have 2 Tracys on their team. Kenny Tracy and Javon Tracy. Those definitely got to be brothers. Like, that's interesting. Hometown is Indianapolis. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Those are brothers. Kenny Tracy and Javon Tracy. Wow, that's so cool. Andre Johnson. Okay. And then they can't really get to the quarterback, but I don't know. We've not done the best at protecting our quarterback, so we'll see. Well, there you have it. All right. Without further ado, folks, we're gonna do it the same way we did last episode. Give my vocal cords a break. We're gonna get to the gameplay. We're gonna watch this game, but don't go anywhere. You can either watch the game with me, or you can skip ahead to after the game, see the results, and I'll be right back on the mic here in the menus with you guys. So, let's get it. Kent State versus Miami. Let's go.
Welcome to the house Roethlisberger built. Oxford, Ohio, on the campus of Miami University and home to the Redhawks, and we are looking forward to a fantastic game and a full house for this one. Today, a battle in the Buckeye State, and battle lines will be drawn from Cleveland to Cincinnati. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Miami, Ohio Redhawks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to come.
These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He'll keep it himself. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Out, that ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver. And those slot receivers nowadays, they're little water bugs, man. You can play touch football in an elevator to lose to these guys because they're so quick and so dynamic. Get open and catch the football.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive that he's out there, he gets a huge hit off and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive results.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. As strange as it seems, this is an easy decision. A little too far for the field goal. Punting does nothing for you. They'll go for it on 4th down. Try to get it on the ground. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down. Threatening with a 1st down. With the catch, it's McCray.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Pushes ahead for a pickup of 1 down to the 13. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to power their way ahead. Got got some room, headed to the goal line. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a 1st and goal.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. Splits the uprights, good. And it has been a defensive... the carry. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. On the run, it's Gutowski. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy, making it accurate.
And the golden flashes look to do some damage in the red zone. Caught in the backfield, it's McCray. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good, and that was dead solid, perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. The give is to Garcia, and they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. He's off to the races. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he'll sprint in for the score. Touchdown, Kent State. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Offensive line, give me a crack. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets? The speed. He just turns it on. Going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
From his end zone, he'll have to get rid of it. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. On the move at the 30. And what a huge play for this offense after that great run.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. He'll pull it on the read. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let him get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles, and got him on the ground.
The Red Hawks are rolling down the field. Power football with the run. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. And the timing just a hair off. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Wants to throw. It's Gabbert. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And because the receiver was able to drive back to the QB on that curl route against man coverage, he was able to create...
Unleashes one deep. To the end zone, and is picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. And I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're...
3.
And obviously, this is one of the best offenses in the country, and it's because they get...
Makes a diving catch along the left sideline. And this junior loves to show off that big arm.
And what an individual effort, making a beautiful catch, diving out and snagging it, Reese.
Just laid his body out, and that's a huge gain after the spectacular reception. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, golden flashes. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. To the air, it's Ulatowski. Getting some heat. Looking, trying to escape, cannot. The sack thwarts the 2-point try. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Makes the grab outside. It's Johnson. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab, and he's got the 1st. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. This time he's got his man. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Fires to the end zone and swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Miami. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They're trying to extend this already long drive. The 9th play is a 3rd and 3. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Kent State. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Will take a knee. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and look at that. A National Defensive Player of the Week in Jalen Griffin. I'm just saying, man, we're doing fantastic. Kent State looking pretty good. 3 interceptions, 4 tackles, enough, and a defensive touchdown, enough to get him National Defensive Player of the Week. Congratulations, Jalen. As far as if it's too easy or not too easy, look, these are teams that are ranked around us, and half the time I'm not even technically playing with the controller. Like that whole last game was CPU versus CPU, so I feel like we're getting realistic, sliders. Like this is a pretty good team, and we are in a weak conference, so I'm gonna, if we're beating teams, that we shouldn't beat, that would concern me. But I don't think we're beating teams that, it's unrealistic. So you guys let me know what you think. But you do gotta understand, we're not ranked. It's not like we had a hard schedule. Even though we are 8-2, we're not sitting here ranked, and that's because the game understands that, yeah, though we're winning these games, it's not like we're beating big teams. So hopefully you guys can understand that as well. I am more of a pro guy, so like an 8-2 record looks fantastic to me, but here in college, it's all about not just winning, but who you're winning against. And, we did dominate Miami, Ohio there, Miami University. I didn't expect us to dominate like that, but again, I didn't even play this game, really. It was CPU versus CPU, so that's pretty impressive. We threw in JD Sherrod there at the end, and he ended up throwing a tutty. So that was pretty cool. See. Overall, I'm really liking the simulate, like what we're getting. So we got like about, that looks like almost 30 runs. Really, you could call it 30 runs, 35 runs to about 30 passes. So 60 plays on offense. That's pretty cool. I think that's pretty spot on for what the simulation is doing. I didn't expect to go out there and get 3 picks on the best quarterback we were facing outside of Penn State, who is number 2 in the nation, by the way. Ball State, I don't even know what happened there, but we have 2 more games on the year. We're facing Akron and Buffalo. I did want to take a look at our recruiting, kind of just see where we're looking at for that. And I wanted to show you guys the college football playoff bracket is opened, and this is what it would look like if it ended today. Right? You have Oregon right there as the number 1, 11-0. Utah is 10-0. Louisville in there. Wow, okay. Nevada. Oh, man, this is so cool, dude. This is so cool. I don't even care if, from what I've heard online, is people are saying there's too many upsets. But, whatever, man. I'm sure that could be something easily fixed maybe in their simulation engine. Hopefully they'll address it. But either way, I'm personally enjoying this a lot. But yeah. I definitely think Ohio State not being in here is pretty weird, but I don't know. In my opinion, as my controller does, makes my experience even that much more fun in a way, right? It's a little less determined prior to the year, so hey, whatever. Pretty cool. So in our conference, we are number 1 in the MAC. Officially, by beating them, we are number 1 in the MAC. And I will not hesitate to take us up to, if we get a conference invite, to move us up. Like if that, if we dominate for a few years here in the MAC. Now, I did want to say, just so we're clear, I did have head coach firing on, so it's good that we're succeeding, right? Because if we don't, we can get fired, or we don't have a secure job. So let's wrap this episode up by looking at the recruits. We're just gonna look by top guys we're going at. So, oh no! All right, so Florida State has offered Stockton a offer. That makes me a little worried. We have the lead, but will be enough. I don't know. Man. Okay. Oh, and now there's 3 more three total for Pat Clemens. We're in the lead, but he is coming to visit week 13. I want him so bad. Dude, I want this guy so bad. 90 speed, 88 acceleration. He is Christian McCaffrey, bro. Like, I hope we get this guy. And, oh no! Oregon offers Kinley a contract. We might not be getting these 3-star guys here. We're still in the lead, but man, it might not happen. Still have Tremaine Earl. I don't really have any other reason to like put points on anybody. I guess I could just do this here. Go to just put 25 on him since we have some extra points. Of course, I could continue to scout these guys. Might as well. Let's do a little bit of scouting. All right, I'm not gonna fully scout any of these 1-stars. Just kind of see. Oh my. Oh yikes. Oh, okay. Kick power, kick accuracy is good, but he doesn't really have a leg. Matt Hall there. And then wide receiver, Boris Kalis. Just looks horrible. These 1-stars. Oh my goodness. Ronald Warrior. It's a pretty cool last name. Oh, could have some speed and acceleration. I don't know, that gap's pretty big. DJ Isaac. We know his speed is so slow. Let's just put the 5 in him, just so we can try and get some of these guys locked up here. So there you have it. So far our class is looking like this. We have total 7 commits, 3 of those who are 3-star, which is more than I was even trying to go for at the time, so definitely worked out being a little more aggressive. And then 4 1-stars, no 2-stars, but if we get DJ Isaac, that'll be one of the 2-stars. So not bad. We have the most quality so far, but quantity is not the case. Ball State went 26 1-stars. Oh my goodness. So I don't know how this really is going to stack up. It's going to be interesting to see. Central and Eastern Michigan looking really good. I'd say they've definitely got a better draft so far, or better recruit class than us. But nonetheless, this is where we're at. Only 7 total commits. That's not going to be the best. We have quarterback addressed, wide receiver is addressed. But I mean, there's a lot of holes in the offense, a lot of red I see. Didn't really get it covered the way I wanted to, but there's the portal, transfer portal and whatnot, and walk-ons and stuff. So it'll end up working out in the long run. Hopefully we're doing okay. But that's going to be it for this episode. Next episode, honestly, we may be wrapping up the regular season. And I may do the Akron game off camera and just summarize the game up for you guys, and then we'll finish it out against Buffalo. I think I like that. And that's, matter of fact, I think that's how we're going to handle this. So either way, we'll have these two games covered in next episode, and then we'll take it from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you're thinking, and until next time, I'll see you guys on the next one.